Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. We are continuing our trek through Pac-Man week, and today we're going to be playing Guardians in Pac-Man. So I wanted to play Pac-Man with Guardian Sphinx in one of the builds just because Guardian Sphinx is great. It's like the ultimate Pac-Man monster. It's very iconic. People loved it. I loved it as a kid. We had to include it. So from my time of playing Kuhb, I remembered Arsenal Summoner. And this thing can search Guardian Sphinx. It can also search Guardian Statue. So we've got a deck here. Guardian Statue is essentially the exact same as Golem Sentry, only objectively worse. It has worse stats. It's the same level. It does the exact same thing. It's an earth, it's a rock, literally the same thing, just lower defense. We're including it here because we can search it with Arsenal Summoner, and we're just gonna hope that the defense of 1400 holds. But yeah, that's basically all the special stuff about the deck. So getting into it, we have 3 copies of Des Lakuta, 3 Swarm of Scarabs, 3 copies of Arsenal Summoner, 3 Guardian Statue, and only 2 Guardian Sphinx. Card is a little bricky, and honestly, if we can search it, we don't need more than 2 copies. 1 obligatory Sangan. And then we have Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Delinquent Duo, Swords, and I'm opted to run 2 copies of Messenger of Peace in this deck. The reasoning is, and this is over Gravity Bind, someone had talked to me about this before anyway, so this was something on my radar to try out. But Arsenal Summoner is a level 4, Guardian Statue is a level 4, Guardian Sphinx is a level 5. So why play Gravity Bind and not be able to turn it off when I can just play 2 copies of Messenger of Peace, and I can kind of choose when to turn these off. To go with the Messenger of Peace, we are still playing 2 copies of Level Limit Area B. Through a little bit of the testing of the deck before recording, I found that I did still want this effect in the deck, so Level Limit stays. We have 2 copies of Knock, 2 Book of Moons, 3 whole copies of Wave Motion Cannon in this list. You all already know that I am a big proponent of this in Pac-Man, and I expected this deck to be a little grindy, because, you know, we're just kind of sending monsters back to the hand. And even though Arsenal Summoner and Guardian Sphinx do provide a pretty big clock, just kind of wanted some extra burn to speed it up a little bit if we are going to grind really hard. For traps, we've got Mirror Force, Ring, Call, which goes really well with Guardian Sphinx, so opted to include that for sure. Ceasefire, Magic Jammer, 3 Solemn Judgments, and only 2 copies of Nightmare Wheel. Moving on to the side, we've got Breaker, Tribe, Jowgen, MST, 3rd copy of Book of Moon, Double Snare, and then we have a package that Petty actually recommended to me. We're playing 2 copies of Back to Square One and adding a Premature Burial to go with them. So the idea is, like, against a turbo deck, you can go turn 1 Back to Square One, their face down monster, discarding something like Guardian Sphinx, Prima it back, set another monster, and then you're just like way ahead. That is a huge turn. So we'll see if this little package works out for us. I like to see it in there anyway. I think it's really cool. And then we've got 2 copies of Needle Stealing, 2 copies of Solemn Wishes, Curse of Royal, and Divine Wrath. So that's the deck. Let's get into some matches. All right, we're here. First match of Guardian Pac-Man. Man, I'm excited to play with Arsenal Summoner. I've never really played with this card in GOAT, like, at all, other than in Kuhb, where it's pretty good. Its 2 main targets in Kuhb are Guardian Statue and Guardian Sphinx. So this is kind of just like a Kuhb deck in a way. But yeah, I mean, like, the original Guardians that it was designed to be used with, like Seal, Trice, Elma, Kaiest, all of that good stuff, are awful. So, like, you never see that card played. I know a lot of people speculate that if Butterfly Dagger Elma was unbanned, that Elma would be playable. I haven't really looked into that too much, so I'm not sure if that's true, but apparently there is some sort of cool thing that goes along with that. If you all know what that is, please tell me. I am definitely interested. Oh, Level Limit. That's good. Do I want to flip this up? Yeah, I can flip this up and attack, right? And we'll get in a good 500. I know a lot of times I'm actually conservative about my Pac-Man attacks, but I have a backup Swarm of Scarabs, and if they want to do something here, that's fine with me. We'll just reset the boy, set another boy, play a Level Limit, pass the turn. I think we're in a good position here. Pot of Greed puts us in a less good position, but it's still totally fine, right? We got this Wave Motion Cannon ticking up. We've got a Solemn Judgment. We've got 2 good boys about to destroy some monsters. Ceasefire to protect from knock. And we've just seen Giant Rat with set 3. So, I mean, could be burn deck, could be Earth aggro. We don't really know yet. Earth is generally not inclined to set 3 back row, but I did set a whole bunch, so maybe they're just setting everything they've got. Who knows? Protection from duo makes sense. All right, set monster from the opponent, and it's camel time. Let's go. All right, well, I am going to flip this up. I'm not going to flip up the second one. I'm not... Oh, Magical Merchant. With Giant Rat. I'm probably missing something in my head. I'm not really sure what Giant Rat Magical Merchant's doing here, but cool. All right, set Lakuta, pass the turn. We are looking good. Don't feel the need to attack with both. There's just literally no reason to attack into a Mirror Force there. I'd rather save my Solemn Judgment for something else. So, oh, another Wave Motion Cannon, you say? Okay. We've got 5,000 damage right here, but I mean, we could just kill, right? There's a chance we could kill. I'm going to flip up Lakuta first. See what we draw. Guardian Sphinx. Okay. How aggressive do I want to be here? I just don't think I need to be aggressive at all, right? I don't have to go for like... Oh. Okay. Pay the 2,800? Send Wave Motion Cannon to the graveyard? Okay. We take those, I guess. I don't know what we're playing against. There's a Magical Merchant and a Giant Rat, but let's just bring in Divine Wrath, I guess, and call it a day. I don't know. Like, they've got Solemn Judgments over there, so that's... Oh, Curse of Royal then? Yeah, pretty much always just bring in Curse of Royal. That card's so good. Maybe Messenger of Peace isn't great against the Recruiter deck. Let's just cut those. Yeah, let's just cut those, call it a day. And yeah, cool. Let's hope our opponent puts us in lethal range. So like, I'm sitting there thinking about this big lethal line. I'm like, do I need to take this? You know, I've got lethal, but I kind of don't want to do it. And the opponent's just like, here, just have it. Just have it all. All right, we lose the Swarm of Scarabs. Man, I'm going to discard the Guardian Sphinx. These other three, I think, are just going to be better. Our opponent's never going to set a monster this game now, but, you know, it'd be what it be. Discard Book of Moon and Giant Rat. Okay. Well, that's, yep, that's good for the prospects of knock, like I said, or like I was going to say. Guardian Statue. All right. All right. At least drew a monster that we can do something with here. Let's go ahead and knock away. Knock up this monster. Something something I haven't said in a while. Oh. Opponent's out here with their Solemn Judgments. I like it. All right. I'm going to set my own and set a Guardian Statue. Pass the turn. I understand why we're playing this for Arsenal Summoner, but man, that defense stat, ugh. It's so sad whenever you're thinking about whenever you're thinking about the possibility of playing Golem Sentry. It's a shame. I like this card. But it is just outclassed in every way by Golem Sentry. Did feel the need to Solemn Judgment them off there. Okay. We've got the tempo game going. Bounce your monster. It does work the same as Golem Sentry, and it does attack for the same amount too. So let's get it for 800. I know if I play level limit, this can't attack, and the opponent's at such low life, but I think I'm still supposed to play it just because, like, if this was a Golem Sentry, I might not play the level limit because Golem Sentry can actually live a whole bunch of attacks, but I'm going to play the level limit here, and we'll just keep tempoing the opponent for now. Maybe it doesn't work out. I understand the risk involved, but I think the idea of protecting my monster a little better makes sense to me when so many things can just attack. I'm going to Judgment that too, because that gets rid of the level limit, and then I bounce it, and then it just comes right back down. Attacks over the Guardian Statue, and then I'm left with nothing again. Ring is pretty nice here. Maybe we can get the opponent. Actually, I guess it would have worked out better. No, that's fine. It would have worked out better had I just let the breaker go. I would have actually had lethal. Well, assuming they replayed the breaker. But, well, no, I guess they could have gotten it to a point where, oh, well, now I can just draw the game? Okay. We're just throwing out a BLS? All right, cool. Sangantha. Well, I don't think I'm going to play it. I'll just pass the turn here. I don't really want to draw the game. If I can find a way to win the game, that would be great, but we do have the backup option of just get out of this game and go to the next. Okay, they're going to Dust Tornado the L-Lab. Cool, looks like we are going to draw the game. Uh-huh. Yep, BLS to attack. All right, do you have a Book of Moon, opponent? I'd like to make a draw offer. All right. Okay, I mean, we've got a potential game 4 at some point here. Did we see anything that changes what we want to do? I think back to square one package looks a little better, but I'm also kind of just into what we've got here. I think we just run it back. Paper Gang, as always. Darn. Doesn't matter if we showed Paper Gang at the beginning of the match. You got to stay consistent. You got to stick to your guns. Delinquent Duo. Those are my guns. Opponent leading on Graceful Charity. Okay. Giant Rat. And we've seen a lot of Giant Rat and not a lot of what it can do. Oh, what? Zombies? Was not... what? Okay. After everything we saw, I was not expecting zombies. I can definitely say that. Guardian Sphinx, proving once again why it's just not ever played in Pac-Man decks, right? See if this is good. Maybe opponent Solemn Judgments again. They've been pretty wild with the judgments. Uh-huh. Mirror Force, okay. And Snatch Steal, okay. Let's just play everything. Play around them drawing Duo. We're probably just gonna die at a Heavy Storm plus another monster, but you know, cool. I guess. Yeah, take 1200. Okay. Come on, monster guardian statue. There we go. And that actually lives through a pyramid turtle. What do you know? Yeah. Let's set the boy. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, we don't have knock protection, so a knock here would be very good for the opponent. And there it is. Okay. We lose the guardian statue, no big deal. Face down. Okay, we get to use our knock. And Mirror Force. Okay, that's an answer to the pyramid turtle. Counter on the wave motion cannon. Knock your face down. Interesting deck over here. We've got Chaos Zombies, I guess. I guess Merchant does make some sense in zombies, right? Get some of your big dudes to the graveyard and just get them back with Book of Life and stuff. Okay, I'm about it. Set Mirror Force, pass the turn. I'd love for them to summon another monster. No, yeah, I'll bite. I'll bite. Let's keep the life points. Let's keep the life points up pretty high if we can. All right, opponent can't play Book of Life. It's the Guardian Sphinx. No, not my wave motion cannon. That's fine. That's one of the things I like about wave motion cannon. It can distract the Dust Tornadoes and MSTs of the world. Make your opponent think they really, really need to deal with those. Okay, Graceful Charity is great here. I need to get these Sphinxes out of hand. Oh, they're thinking. I might actually fight back on this one. I kind of need this Graceful Charity to go off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to fight back. All right, we got the Graceful Charity. Very nice. Magic Jammer's not it. Arsenal Summoner is at least a monster I can put on the board, right? Actually, is Magic Jammer good? It's fine. Protects against heavy, right? Let's get rid of Guardian Sphinx. Level limit? Let's get rid of the magic. No. Well, I discarded the magic jam. It's fine. It's fine. Level limit's totally fine. I kind of wanted to discard the level limit, but I'm actually just going to play it. This is totally fine. We can just kind of stall out the game here. Yeah, Book of Life. We did give the monster in the graveyard for our opponent's Book of Life, but that's fine. Just one of them. And like the Koki can't do anything here anyway because of the level limit. Oh. Yeah. We're going to Book of Moon that. No game for you, opponent. Yeah, all the way to face down defense position. Get it out of here. Vampire Lord. Okay. You do have to tribute for that. Okay. All right, another L Lab is totally fine. We're just kind of stalling out this game here. Flip. I'm going to go get a Guardian statue. Because all of my Sphinxes are gone. And do I want the big boy? I kind of do. But also, how many knocks are gone? Just one? Man, I'm just going to set the Guardian statue. We'll go the lame way. We'll just set the Guardian statue. It's going to do the same thing, but I can set the Guardian Sphinx next turn. All right. Oh, Lakuta? Well, maybe I'm just going to set that next turn. All right, let's flip up Guardian statue. Get this Vampire Lord up out of here. You don't need that, opponent. I promise. And set Lakuta. I would at least want to get one draw off of it. If the opponent has a Torrential here, I don't want to just run it out, attack for, like, not get any value. Okay, no monster from the opponent. Flip up Lakuta. Any Kudas here? All right, cool. Camel drawing a card. Sangan. That's a very good one here, too. I'm just going to go ahead and summon that out. I don't fear Torrential at this point. Oh, Mirror Force is already gone. Okay, I'd forgotten about that. So yeah, I mean, free attacks here. Call of the Haunted. I guess not free attacks here. That's okay. What are we getting back? I guess it doesn't really matter. Koki? Sure. That goes to defense position. All right. Main phase 2. We will reset Lakuta. And we're just going to send that Koki back to hand. No reason to let it sit on the board. Reset the statue, pass the turn. So, from that Graceful Charity line, I think keeping the level limit has been totally fine. We're not really even that open to losing to a Heavy Storm here, right? As we know, 2 of the cards in our opponent's hand are... Oh, Curse of Royal? 2 of the cards in our opponent's hand are big zombies that aren't doing anything. So... let's get Lakuta out here. Draw ourselves... oh, Solemn Judgment. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Guardian Statue, bounce us back. And then we'll try to get in there for 1,500. We are almost there. We have almost crossed the finish line. And it's looking very good. So we'll set Lakuta, set Statue... sack Arsenal Summoner, because I want to leave Sangan on the board to attack. And then give the hand a good shuffle here. Set Judgment, set Curse of Royal, pass the turn. All right, can we flip Guardian Sphinx here? Pot of Greed is fine. This Solemn Judgment is pretty targeted on stuff now. Yeah, Heavy Storm, that's what it's for. Lose 1150. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Ring is gone, so we're totally safe against that. We also had backup in case the opponent had another Solemn Judgment here with Curse of Royal. One of the reasons I love this card so much. Let's go! Okay, so this is a pretty cool one. Interesting Chaos Zombies list over there from the opponent. All right, we're here with the second match here. We were able to vanquish the Zambos. Opponent has very good taste in avatars. I love me a Yada. Man, I cannot wait to draft the cube in person because I have a first ed LOD Yada. That's just the absolutely beautiful card. What else is beautiful is this hand. Pretty big fan of this. Set the Arsenal Summoner. And we will set all of these and pass the turn. My name definitely doesn't sound familiar. No one knows the account Trollmole. Alright, opponent's starting on Thunder Dragon here. Maybe we can beat the Turbo Menace. This doesn't necessarily mean turbo. Maybe my opponent's going to throw down a Fusion Gate. Go on to everybody's favorite Forbidden Memories monster, the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Okay. Ceasefire. That's an interesting one. I don't think I'm going to Nightmare Will here. I think what I want to do is flip up Arsenal Summoner, attack. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I should have set Ceasefire first, right? Yeah, I should have set the Ceasefire first. That was a bit of a mistake. Hopefully I don't get punished here from Dust Shoot, but I'll set the Ceasefire. Thank you, opponent. Yeah, let's just attack here with the Arsenal Summoner. Spy, okay, whatever. I'll take 400, and do I want to be greedy? I'm gonna be greedy. You know, let's let the greed monster out a little bit. We'll set the Guardian Sphinx and pass the turn. We did get Guardian Statue off of Summoner. Now, I'm sure the opponent can put 2 and 2 together and figure out that this is a Guardian Sphinx just because I'm playing Arsenal Summoner, but you never know. Maybe they don't know what's going on here. We do have protection from knock, which is one of the reasons why I'm okay with making this play. We also have protection from knock into Snatch Steal. But let's see what the opponent's got here. Oh, just a set back row. Okay. Ooh, Graceful Charity. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Let's throw that off. Wouldn't mind to discard this Guardian Statue. I think I actually want to keep the swords over L-Lab. Is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy. Yeah, let's get rid of L-Lab. I'm going to get rid of Guardian Statue. And time to flip the boy. Guardian Sphinx is here. Send these spies back to the hand. Let's go. Give it a think all you want. If they judgment, I'm judgmenting back. You can't stop me. This is too good. I guess I could have like a Raigeki break. I feel like they would have activated their Raigeki break already, right? Let's get in there with the Sphinx. A big crunch for 1700. Love it. Love it. All right, let's flip the boy back down. Set Lakuta. And I'm going to play Wave Motion Cannon over Swords. I've got plenty of protection for this Lakuta. And with Guardian Sphinx getting in every turn, I think Wave Motion Cannon, just helping to close the game out, could be really good here. All right, I'm happy. I get to flip a Guardian Sphinx, send multiple monsters back. What else can you really ask for in life? The answer is nothing. Guardian Sphinx is the pinnacle of life. Once you flipped Guardian Sphinx, it's all downhill from here. Opponent giving a big think over there. I mean, we're just kind of rolled up here, right? Full back row. Opponent doesn't do anything else. They just set a monster that's going to go right back to their hand. Oh, they do have to discard. Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. No worries here. We'll put a counter on our Wave Motion Cannon. I drew a Guardian Statue. I don't hate drawing monsters here. Just add to the board. All right, flip up Lakuta, get another draw. For all you Magic the Gathering players out there, we are... Ooh, no. We're going to Divination every turn. Oh, please don't follow it up with a Solemn Judgment. Actually, it's probably fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. We lose our Guardian Sphinx. We do get to draw. Oh, Arsenal Summoner? I mean, I'm probably just going to play that out, right? Yeah, let's just summon Arsenal Summoner. Attack for 16. Oh, no, we're so close with the Wave Motion Cannon. I think I'm going to activate it anyway. We do have lethal with... Oh, they're just going to concede? Okay. Okay. If they had drawn like a Heavy Storm there, we definitely didn't have the win. Honestly, we probably would have lost from there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Let's see. Turbo. We want Back to Square One and Prima Package. And we also want Divine Wrath, and we want Curse of Royal for sure. What do we not want? Messenger of Peace is pretty poor. Level limit, I mean, level limit's not great, but it's okay. I think I want to cut the Book of Moons before that. Everything else seems pretty solid. Maybe I do just cut a level limit. Yeah, this is fine. All right, see if we can take home the win here. I'm pretty happy with the match so far, regardless of winning the entire match. Got to flip Guardian Sphinx and attack with an Arsenal Summoner twice. Pretty cool. I'm having a great time. Pac-Man week, great idea. Good job, me. Just excellent. I don't feel the need to back to square one here because I have the Nightmare Wheel. So let's set Arsenal Summoner. And how deep do we want to go here? I don't think very deep. Let's set Nightmare Wheel, set Curse of Royal. Pass the turn. If the opponent has heavy, you know, it's not great, but it be what it be, I guess. We can protect against an MST at least. Curse of Royal can also protect against like a Solemn Judgment, of course. But we'll see what happens here. Can also protect against a Raigeki break, so I think playing Curse of Royal out here makes a lot of sense. Heavy Storm is a one of. Curse of Royal protects against, you know, a lot of other cards. Yeah, Raigeki break. We're going after Nightmare Wheel. No thanks. All right, we'll Curse of Royal that. Okay. They should have done that in standby so they can get back their Sinister Serpent, but it's fine. Opponent giving another big think over there. Just passing the turn. Okay. Oh, Magic Jammer? Yeah, I'm a big fan of seeing that here. I'll flip Arsenal Summoner. And I think I'm going to go get Guardian Statue. Rather than the Sphinx. Yeah. But I'm actually going to set Lakuta. So I'm hoping they think that that is Guardian Statue. And let's set Mirror Force and Magic Jammer. And I think I'm going to leave back to square one in hand to discard the Magic Jammer. Yeah, there's no reason to set it. Let's just use that as the discard fodder. I would like to keep the Guardian Statue around just because, you know, it is good in the matchup. Okay. Opponent finds Thunder Dragon. Cool. So we know they've got 2 Thunder Dragons and a Sinister Serpent in hand, so they got 4 real cards. Heavy Storm. All right. Well, we did draw the Magic Jammer, so you know, I'm actually just gonna get rid of the Guardian Statue, I think. Yeah, let's get rid of the Guardian Statue. If I'm gonna be drawing an extra card every turn, back to square one actually gets good. So I think this is fine. It's now 3 real cards in hand for the opponent. Heavy Storm is gone already. That's great, and we didn't have to use a Solemn Judgment on it. So like our life points are super high. We have 3 Solemn Judgments we're drawing 2 in deck. Okay. Snatch, steal the Arsenal Summoner. Okay. We gonna tribute that for a Thunder Dragon? They could tribute this monster off for a Thunder Dragon. Get rid of the Nightmare Wheel. I'm gonna Mirror Force that for sure. It's not my ideal Mirror Force target, but I guess, you know, we take what we get, right? They did not tribute. Ooh. A Sphinxy boy? Okay. They didn't tribute this for a Thunder Dragon, so they are going to take another 500 from Nightmare Wheel. All right, Lakuta. Give me something good, please. Divine Wrath. It's not a 0. Let's just reset Lakuta. I'll set Divine Wrath. We know 3 cards in hand. Do I need to summon Sphinx here? I don't think so. It's going to be sad if they draw something to attack over the Lakuta with, but, you know, so be it. If they do, Graceful Charity, that's really good here. Okay. Okay. That would have been a very, very nice one to Solemn Judgment had we drawn 1. Yep. Get rid of a Serpent. Get rid of a Thunder Dragon, I imagine. Or maybe a Dark. If they get rid of a Dark and they summon a Chaos Monster, specifically BLS, we can Divine Wrath it, just like all the way back to the Shadow Realm. Aqua. What? Aqua Spirit? What is happening? We have another one? Okay. Alright, wild. I did not expect that at all. What are we doing, like Water Chaos? Okay. This is interesting. Oh, Prima? I get back to square one the Aqua Spirit and Prima Guardian Sphinx. I mean, that just can't be the play, right? There's no way. But like, what am I doing otherwise? I could Prima the Lakuta and sack it for Guardian Sphinx. And that at least leaves Divine Wrath, right? Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna get the Lakuta rather than Arsenal Summoner. Alright, summon the boy. Good. We're gonna Regeki break. Okay. The Prima. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we don't get any of that. That's fine. That's fine. We'll pass the turn. Looking to be in not great position here. But, you know. Losing to an Aqua Spirit whenever I thought this was Chaos Turbo, we'll take it. This has been fun. Okay, a set monster. And another Lakuta. Well, I mean, I guess I have to get rid of this Aqua Spirit. Like, my only way to win here is just, like, back to square one, discard this Guardian Sphinx, send the Aqua Spirit back to the top of the deck, set Lakuta, hope Lakuta can live, and just gain me some more card advantage back and draw good cards off the top of the deck, right? That's the win con. Sometimes you get to play to your outs. You know, not going to get there all the time, but sometimes you will. Starting to think about game 3, sideboarding for that. Maybe we want to bring the L Labs back in. Like, well, we only cut one. Maybe we want to bring one more back in. Oh. Okay. I'm going to pass the turn. Still think I need to keep Lakuta in hand. Maybe we need to draw like our one of L Lab. Something like that. Maybe we can somehow get there with a ring. Penguin Soldier. Hold on. No, I need I need this Nightmare Wheel now. Because the opponent's at 3,000. One of my ways to win. This is awesome. We're just doing water chaos over here. Oh, Sangan? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, one of my ways to win is just to burn the opponent out at this point. And a Ceasefire would go a long way. Oh, hello, Pot of Greed. Ceasefire. Yeah, Ceasefire's not gone. So let's activate Pot of Greed here. Into Graceful and Guardian Sphinx. Okay, well, a little Graceful. Oh, another Nightmare Wheel? Oh, and an Arsenal Summoner. Okay, so we're getting rid of Guardian Sphinx for sure. I kind of want to keep the Arsenal Summoner just as like a defensive card here, and we can just burn the opponent out. It's kind of risky to get rid of the Judgment, but I think it's fine. I mean, obviously, if the opponent has a knock, you know, good for them. I could just summon it. I'm going to set it. I'm going to set Nightmare Wheel. We might be able to race. We might be able to race here. Unfortunately, both of our Guardian Sphinxes are gone, so we would have to get Guardian Statue off of Summoner, but that's totally fine. So that means I'll just Nightmare Wheel the Aqua Spirit. Yeah, because it only targets face-ups, which makes a whole lot of sense. Like, they did a really good job templating those cards, so they couldn't, like, change the positions of face-down monsters. Abyss Soldier. Okay, well, we're not going to win now. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's a rough one. This is pretty good, though. So we don't die here. Go get the statue. Oh, sorry. Goes to hand. I wish it went to field. That'd be great. Actually, now all we need is a Ceasefire. Ceasefire is actually just lethal? Okay. We attacking with the Abyss Soldier? I imagine you do, right? Yeah, okay. All right. My kingdom for a Ceasefire. Give me the Ceasefire. Arsenal Summoner is not a Ceasefire. Okay. We could take out the Sangan here with Arsenal Summoner, put the opponent at 1,400. If we set it and they bounce a Nightmare Wheel, if they attack with Abyss Soldier. If we take out the Sangan, then they can just bounce this. And then I get them with Nightmare Wheel. And then, like, we're still not out of the woods yet. I think, I don't know, man. This is a tough one. But if I attack the Sangan, then they probably just get to bounce twice. So let's set Arsenal Summoner. Maybe they think it's Guardian Statue. We'll pass the turn. Maybe we've got one more turn. We'll see. But they get the Sinister Servant back. I don't think there's really a great line here. And just hoping, I don't know, hoping for bounce Nightmare Wheel, attack with Aqua Spirit, and we live through that. Yeah. Nightmare Wheel back to hand. Don't have another water. Attack with Aqua Spirit and not Abyss Soldier. No. Okay. Yep. We were a ceasefire away from just winning that game. So pretty close there, but man, that Abyss Soldier was just brutal. I think we want these back in the deck though, and maybe we less so want back to square ones at this point. Make this swap, call it good. Divine Wrath just seems excellent here. Still a pretty big fan of that. Do we want Needle Sealing? I don't think so, right? No, no. We'll call it a day at this. Let's hope for a good opening hand here. Maybe make it 2-0 with Guardian PACMAN. Arsenal Summoner. Okay. This hand could be worse for sure. I'm just going to set Arsenal Summoner, and I'm going to activate Wave Motion Cannon. I'm not going to play the Nightmare Wheel here. If the opponent has a face-down monster, we can just knock it. We could also just set Nightmare Wheel. We could do a lot of things. Oh, no. Not our Arsenal Summoner. All right, so we're going to lose all of those, which is a shame. Imagine playing actual flip effects in Pac-Man. That's all right. Okay, nothing else from the opponent. Ooh, a Solemn Judgment? Okay. Well, I'm going to knock their face down. All right. Trade Arsenal Summoner for Spy here. Kind of okay with that. Yeah, I'm going to summon out Sangan, I think. With this Wave Motion Cannon going and a Nightmare Wheel, I'm just going to go for damage here. Pass the turn. Very good chance they do have a Heavy Storm over there, but, you know, we've got Solemn Judgment. We'll be all right. Yeah, nothing in your graveyard, opponent. Just a lonely little spell. It's been a good match. I felt pretty behind all of game 2, but even in the end, we had an out to win it. We were almost able to race. Just not quite there. That Abyss Soldier, man. Again, just that card is brutal against Pac-Man. Abyss Soldier and Thousand Eyes Restrict are like... Those cards are rough. Alright. Guardian Sphinx? Okay. Draw phase, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to activate the Nightmare Wheel. I don't think I need to play Guardian Sphinx here. Run into a second knock. I'm just going to set Lakuta. And move Sangan to defense. And hope they don't have anything to run over the Lakuta. If they do, they do. You know, so be it. But we got this Wave Motion ticking up here. We got a Nightmare Wheel. We've got a Guardian Sphinx. Maybe we can make something happen. We'll see. But yeah, the reason for not just setting Guardian Sphinx here is I don't really want to activate Nightmare Wheel on a monster, set Guardian Sphinx, flip up Guardian Sphinx, lose the Nightmare Wheel. I'm going to Judgment that. That is one that I don't want to let go. Now, if the opponent follows up with Heavy Storm, so be it. But I think they would have heavied first. All right, and Prospects of Lakuta. You can't change battle position. That's the whole reason I Nightmare Wheeled it. Put that card back down. All right, well, we know that's a spy, so good info. Good info. No problem. Nightmare Wheel is a wordy card, especially for, well, I guess not especially for back then. Yu-Gi-Oh! Had some pretty poorly worded cards back in the day. So if Lakuta gets us a knock, we can do a lot of damage. All right, Messenger of Peace isn't ideal, but it's not bad, actually. Let's Get ourselves a draw. Oh, Swarm of Scarabs. Okay. Let's reset Lakuta. And do I want to tribute off now for Guardian Sphinx? So, I mean, it would be lethal in the next turn. Guardian Sphinx plus Lakuta plus Wave Motion Cannon. Kind of playing with fire with the Wave Motion Cannon. But not really, right? I could just set Swarm of Scarabs. Guardian Sphinx kind of deals with everything. Okay, so if I set Swarm of Scarabs, I play Messenger of Peace. If I pop Wave Motion Cannon, they go to 3,000. We contribute that for Guardian Sphinx. That'd be 27, 32. We would have lethal that way. So yeah, I'm just going to set the Swarm, I think. Activate Messenger of Peace. And, oh, I did the math in my head, but that's fine. We'll let Wave Motion stay another turn. If I'm going to play out all these cards, you know, I did the math in my head for sacrificing Wave Motion Cannon that turn, and then I didn't. But, you know. All right, opponent. Can we dodge Heavy Storm, please? They're not slamming it, so seems good for me. We do have Nightmare Wheel dealing an extra 500, so between Wave Motion Cannon and Nightmare Wheel, it's 4,500. Put the opponent to 15. Of course, I have this Swarm of Scarabs that can deal with something. We can see if we want to keep the Messenger of Peace around. There's a good chance we could just kill him the next turn. Guardian Sphinx would have helped in the fact that, like, it can bounce multiple monsters, but I'm fine with just letting this Nightmare Wheel sit here, right? Opponent giving it a big think over there. We've seen 2 thinky faces now. So, I'd imagine they don't have... Well, at this point, yeah, I imagine they don't have the heavy... Oh, Snatch? Okay, that's kind of rude. Are we taking out... Yeah, we're taking out the Lakuta. That's fine. Oh, and nothing? Ooh. Another Nightmare Wheel? Okay, so 4,000, put him at 15. This would only deal 700. Plus this is 12. And then if we... Thinking. No. So if we play Guardian Sphinx here... Okay, if we flip up, we kill the Sangan. Basically just thinking if I want to keep this Guardian Sphinx around, or keep the Messenger of Peace around. Okay. So we'll lose 100, we'll gain 1,000. I'm going to leave the Messenger of Peace. Opponent already took the 500. We have Nightmare Wheel. If I kill the Sangan, like, the best I can do is Guardian Statue. Oh, I guess I can get another Lakuta, right? The opponent didn't have really, like, anything going on there. So, yeah, let's just flip Swarm. Kill the Sangan. I don't really care to, like, leave the Snatch Steal on board to gain some life. We're kind of trying to end the game here. All right, Sangan effect. Go get Lakuta. I could get Guardian Statue or another Swarm of Scarabs just to help with the bounce game. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, let's get Guardian Statue. I think that's showing more damage potentially. We'll set Swarm of Scarabs. I'm actually just going to activate Wave Motion Cannon now. I'm not going to be any greedier because I think we're in a totally fine position. We'll just hit the opponent for a bunch of damage. We'll set Guardian Statue, set this other Nightmare Wheel, and pass the turn, and we'll see if that's good enough to get us there. All right, dodge heavy, 1 turn. You just need to dodge it this turn, please. Please, opponent. I've been very kind to you. All right, we're sacking the Spy for Mobius. No. No. Oh, wait. I have a kill with Guardian Sphinx. Please don't set a back row. Please, just let me have this. Let me have this kill with Guardian Sphinx. I deserve this. Glad I got the Guardian Statue now. Mobius had to be the draw, right? So I imagine they probably don't have a back row. Yeah, they kill the Swarm, that's fine. Probably a misclick putting Mobius in the grave. It lives, yeah. It doesn't kill. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm just really into this. This is, yes! Let's go. Flip Guardian Statue. Send this Mobius back to hand. Tribute, summon the Guardian Sphinx. And we have ended the game with Guardian Sphinx. And that's what really matters. Yes. This has been one of my favorite matches of the entirety of Pac-Man Week. Oh my lord. We get to finish it with a Guardian Sphinx. Really nice opponent. Thank you. I appreciate you enjoying the channel. But that's going to be Guardian Sphinx, or that's going to be Pac-Man Guardians, whatever, Guardian Pac-Man, whatever you want to call it. Oof, yeah, a little late on the Mobius or Heavy Storm, but we were able to dodge it for long enough to get the win there, but that's going to be Guardian Pac-Man. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.